I want to kick off the next segment by sharing with you a very important thing that I know in my own life, that some things cannot be delegated. What is it? Some things cannot be delegated. You can delegate a lot of things in your life, but there are some things that you should not delegate. Okay? Like your health, for example, cannot be delegated to someone else. You must all go to the gym, and when you go to the gym, you must have to do your own push-ups. You cannot hire somebody else and say, hey, take some money from me every month. Will you go to the gym for me? That wouldn't work. Then the other person is going to get fit. The improvement of your mind, the improvement of your body, the improvement of your personality, the improvement of your thought process, this thing cannot be delegated to anyone. You have to be in charge. Always take charge of the most important things. Learn a very simple principle in life, because a lot of you will multitask, you will become leaders, you will lead teams, so on and so forth. There will be some activities in your life which will be the core. Can you see this, guys? Yes. The core. And there are other activities in your life which will be the periphery. Periphery. Okay? Periphery items can be delegated. Core items cannot be delegated. Get this? If you learn this one principle today, you'll be successful in anything that you do. Identify your core activities और उनके ऊपर अपना strong grasp बना लो. आप क्या करना चाहते हो लाइफ में, उसके लिए core items क्या हैं, उनको इग्नोर मत करो. Periphery items क्या हैं, ये delegate की जा सकती हैं, delay की जा सकती हैं, काफी कुछ हो सकता है. So think about what your core agenda items are as a student right now. I'll give you one example. Your fitness, students usually treat it as a core or periphery? Periphery item. Where should it be? It should be here. You cannot, and this cannot be delegated. Your T-shaped learning, especially learning about other fields, you say, no, my books are my core, my exams are my core. Learning about what's happening in other fields, periphery. Bring that closer to the core also, okay? Because these are the things, think long-term in life. When you think long-term, you begin to understand that some things which are important right now might not be important tomorrow. Like, for example, we treat academic success with a great deal of respect. जिसके marks of सबसे ज़्यादा आए हैं. और जहाँ तक हमारी क्लासेस का, हमारे बैचेस का सवाल उठता है, सबसे ज़्यादा सक्सेसफुल वो रहे हैं जो मिडल में थे, right? As I told you, this is a field where practical experience wins more. So you might treat some things as your core right now, but in the long run, they will not be that important. But there are other things like your fitness right now, which in the long run will be very important. You know what fitness gives you? Physical, mental, spiritual fitness, emotional fitness. What does it give you? It gives you the secret of success, which is, this is the secret of success. आग लगा दूंगा नहीं, ये है secret of success. Staying power. Mental, emotional, spiritual, physical fitness आपको एक gift देती है, which will give you staying power. What is staying power? Your ability to stay in the game even after facing defeat. Your ability to stay in the game even after not getting any results from life. Your ability to stick to your mission even when there is no growth happening. That is called staying power. And often the difference between winners and losers is this. Those who make it happen, those who quit. The difference is not skill or ability. Sometimes they have the skills bhi hain, ability bhi hain, but they don't stay in the game. Take a deep breath in. And remind yourself, I will learn to stay in the game. What that means is that people quit really easily, really quickly. They give up. But whatever you choose, if you stay in it long enough, And you need not just physical strength, you need emotional strength also. You need the ability to face rejection also. You need to cultivate the ability to bounce back from negative experiences also. And all of that will give you staying power, and staying power will help you do something with your life. Because what happens? Most things in the beginning, are they difficult or easy? And when do most people quit? In the beginning or in the middle or in the end? And why do they quit? Things are difficult. Most things are difficult in the beginning, and that's where most people quit. But what happens is, learning and life, they follow a similar cycle, which is something like this. In the beginning, it's a climb. Kya hota hai? Climb. Or maybe I just go to the next page here. This part of your life is called the climb. Okay? So let's start with maybe LKG here, and you were born in the gynae department of some hospital here, down here, and then you went to school, and then you went to, then you had 10th grade, और सब बोल रहे थे बेटा 10th में marks अच्छे ले ले, life set हो जाएगी, and then आपने वो किया, उसके बाद 12th आ गई, फिर आपको सभी ने वही बोला बेटा 12th में marks अच्छे ले ले, life set हो जाएगी, फिर आपने IHM में admission ले लिया और सारे family members बोले होंगे हैं, और फिर टीचर्स ने बोला होगा बेटा यहाँ पे मार्क्स अच्छे ले ले, लाइफ सेट हो जाएगी, फिर फर्स्ट जॉब लगी, फिर उसके बाद उसने कहा यार वो मोटिवेशनल स्पीकर आया था, उसने कहा था फर्स्ट जॉब अच्छे से कर लो, लाइफ सेट हो जाएगी, आपने वो एडवाइस सुनी, फिर सेकंड जॉब, एंड देन यू गेट मैरिड, एंड देन यू हैव किड्स, एंड देन यू बाय अ होम, एंड देन देयर इज EMIs, एंड दिस इज इट्स गोइंग अपवर्ड्स, थिंग्स आर गेटिंग बेटर, you have more money, things are getting better, but you also have to go through a lot of struggle, okay? And this is called the climb. And this is climbing is always difficult, right? शिमला से है कोई यहाँ पे? हिमाचल से है कोई यहाँ पे? Right. So when you go to your place, the vehicles have to go in the climb mode, no? First gear, second gear, engines के पूरे जोर लगते हैं. ऐसे इंसान की भी ये हालत होती है. But this is also the time you learn the most. When you stretch, you grow. When you stretch, you learn. When you stretch, you grow. This is climb. And this is where most people want to give up because results नहीं नजर आ रहे. And then your life will begin to give you results, and then things will become a lot more smoother. और जब ज़्यादा smooth हो जाए तो फिर climb कर लेना please. Because ज़्यादा smooth हो जाती है ना जब किसी की life, तो क्या होता है शुरू फिर? वो क्यों? Good audience यार, this is a good audience, I like it. जब ज़्यादा smooth हो जाए life तो क्यों खतरनाक हो जाता है? Comfort. Comfort से क्या आता है? Laziness से क्या? Laziness का root cause क्या है? Boredom. I heard it. Who said it? Thank you. Boredom. All gambling in the world, all alcohol, all negative, lot of the negative stuff in the world, you can trace it back to somebody was bored somewhere. चल यार ये करने चलते हैं. और कोई उल्टा काम किया और सारी life उसका, you were facing the consequences of that. Okay? So always stay in the climbing mode. I will always stay in the climbing mode. In the climbing mode. The climbing mode is difficult, but that's where the fun is. That's where you grow.